Meet KiKi, a young Latina who is a freshman in high school.
Okay, are you ready to answer the 3 dream questions?
Yes.
Okay, the first question is, what are your hopes? What are your dreams?
I think my dreams, like in life or for me myself.
All of the above, whichever comes to mind.
For me, one of my major dreams is to just stay happy and not end up as my father did, in the past, in prison. And I think my dreams for life is I want to be heard. I want people to look at me as not just another statistic for like Latinos and all that. I want to be the reason why Latinos are looked differently, why we are more than just people of color. I want to be looked at as something better than just a brown person. My dreams are to graduate college, graduate high school, be something in life. I want to make my mom proud, my grandma proud, who passed away recently. And yeah.
So you mentioned something about your father. You want to be something better than that.
Yes.
Is that played into your...
As a child, I never got to know my biological father. He was a drug addict, a criminal. He went to prison a majority of my life till he got released in 2015 or 16, one of those years. And I had to witness him not be my dad. He was never my father in the first place because I was raised by a white man. He and my mother were dating and they were close to marriage, but things didn't happen that way because they still love each other though. They're cool. But my biological father is not in the picture as much as the man who raised me. It's just I choose to not have him in my life. I choose to have only the people who will do me good and make sure that they want something from me, not that I want something for them.
Okay, and race seems to play a part in your
family
identification of yourself. You say brown person versus white person, or not a versus, but you want to be seen something beyond.
I want to be seen beyond these statistics. Statistical.
What do you mean by statistics?
Us Latinos were usually looked at as either drug addicts. We don't speak English, which they could see that I'm speaking English perfectly fine, and I wasn't raised here. That we're not just yard workers, we're not just maids, we're not just people who cook for you. We're more than that. We should be looked at equally as other people are looked at, and other minorities too.
So you're saying there's the stereotypes.
Yeah, there's stereotypes that people just stick to, and they don't care to get to actually know us. Like they say, don't judge a book by the cover.
Okay. And do you have any visions for or ideas about the community beyond your family, beyond the community, beyond Orem?
Yeah, possibly yes, but I've never been asked that question. But if there really was something to do, I would want people to get to know us Latinos, get to know our actual culture, not the fake culture that they've learned to grow, like Cinco de Mayo. That's not really the day of independence. That's just the day we won against France. Our Independence Day is in September. People in America just choose to celebrate it, and so do Latinos here too. It's just another excuse to party. But I would want people to understand that us Latinos are just something more. We're better than what they think we are.
Okay. So you referred a little bit to your childhood. How have your dreams changed over your lifetime?
They've changed completely because as a little kid, I used to just want to, as a kid, I was bullied personally, and now as I grow up, I've grown up, I've witnessed other people get bullied. So I think from when I was little, my dreams were I don't want anyone else to get bullied. I never wanted anyone to get bullied. I never wanted anyone to go through the hardship that I had to go through. But at the same time, as a little kid, my dreams were all about makeup, Barbies, traveling the world, getting married, and now it's I just want to focus on graduating, getting stuff done, making my mom proud and all that, typical teenager stuff. But I also want to make a difference in the world.
Okay. So they've changed.
They've changed completely.
All right. If you were, let's say you were 10 years old and somebody could come from the future and talk to you and say to you, I've got some advice for you. Here's some advice. What would you have them tell you?
Like from like what they've seen what I'm doing right now?
No, when you were 10 years old.
Oh, shit.
If you could go back and visit yourself at 10, what would you tell yourself? What are you, 15 now?
Yeah, I'm 15 now.
And let's say you go back 5 years and you could talk to you. What advice would you give yourself?
Stand up for myself. Not let my family, my friends, people around me walk all over me. Not take my grandma for granted. Rest in peace, my grandma. Never disrespect my mom as much as I did at that age. Possibly be more open to my mom, because as a kid we had some issues. And not go down the wrong path, because I went down the wrong path. But I think after 8th grade I started going like down the right path, because this stuff hit me and I knew I had to go, like I needed to straighten up.
So do you have any advice or counsel for people your age?
Don't try hard. Don't be try hard. Don't accept everybody to approve of you. Don't get butthurt over the littlest things because they can't take the heat, and heat means like they can't take the truth. I'm blunt. I'm very blunt, Mr. Williams. And I choose to keep that as my personality because I know nobody else is going to stay this way. Everybody's scared of the truth. And they're scared of giving it. I'm not scared of giving it, receiving it, or telling it. And that's what I'm known for in the school and everyone else in my family. And I think as a little kid, if I had been blunt at that age, I would have gotten to places. And I would have been looked at differently than I'm looked at now in my family and in people.
You have time. I'm just, as an older person, I'm just telling you. You still have a little bit of time left.
It's just like, in my family, things are very different. You mess up once, you're looked at different for years until you either mess up again or you graduate. So as a child, I graduate, like, I've been looked at differently either way because my grandmother and my mom have had conflict. But me and my grandmother also had conflict, and before she passed, the conflict was destroyed because it was her last time, and I didn't want her to go passing pissed or anything. I just wanted her to be calm and happy, go to peace when she passes, and I know she's at peace.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say? This is going to go on the internet when I get your parents' permission to do this, and some people are going to be watching. Anything you'd like to say to the
public?
To the public, to the world.
Climate change is an issue. That's straight facts. You can't deny it. There's scientific evidence. Mr. Willie has shown us. He's made me know. Live your life happy. Don't be so negative about everything. Live your life how you want to be, whether you're part of the LGBT, whether you're rude, or I don't care. Live how you want it to be. It's your life, nobody else's. Hey, just be happy.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Lee.
Thank you.